You can actually see the light here. That's funny. Right. Okay. Let's have a read. Certain irregularities. Were appropriated by H. Grimble to benefit a small company in India, of which he is an owner. Oh, so he was basically pulling money out of Bromsby's and putting it into his own. Wait, Grimble was the one who was next to Lavinia, wasn't he? And he was like, oh, I'll take care of her type thing. Okay, it's questionable. So okay, we've got him out of the Bromsby Enterprises. Oh, so it was Mr. Fowler who was murdered. Okay. He spent the evening at his residence. So was he... So Grimble was the one that the neighbour saw him with. Do you reckon Grimble told Fowler? Do you reckon Fowler was in on it as well? Mr. Grimble was familiar with Mr. Fowler and his house as he visited there several times with Sir Bromsby. Mr. Fowler's home proved that he had been informed by Sir Bromsby of Grimble's financial... Okay, so Fowler knew. Mr. Grimble and Mr. Fowler were quite similar in appearance. Were they brothers? Like, were they related? Wong Jie? I'm not sure if I've said that name right. The aggressor Asian by birth was identified as a certain Wong Jie. He is known in certain undesirable districts along the docks of the Thames. Regularly involved with brawls, he was sentenced on 3 occasions for small crimes. According to authorities and the police, he was a debt collector for a local criminal band. He had been employed as the fire thrower in a cabaret act that had been booked at the Old Fairfax Theatre. Again, the Old Fairfax Theatre. Everything seems to come back to that theatre when it was still open. We haven't gained the upper hand yet. That's it. Lieutenant Harrington. So he was the one at the bar, wasn't he? Not the grumpy old sod who refused to talk to us, but the other one who had feelings for Lavinia. I'm going to steal some elements from a file of Lieutenant Harrington, which will contest the testimony of the latter. He brilliantly performed at the officers' school and received top honours. He was punished from time to time for lack of proper respect. Thus he found himself assigned to a penal battalion in India. Again, another tie to India. They all seem to be going to India. While stationed there, despite his brave acts, he incurred the wrath of the military hierarchy because of his behaviour as a daredevil. His file indicates that he rashly decided to resign his commission in the active military to join the reserves. He left India to go to South Africa. No doubt the court will be hard-pressed to believe the testimony of a man whose passion gains the upper hand over his reaction. So he's a passionate man. Do we think that he and Lavinia were like in love and Bromsby was like absolutely not happening? Do we think maybe that's what's happened? 1 second. Okay. Okay, those were the only...
The devil, this mystery darkens.
Doesn't it just?
This investigation provides us with a new corpse every day. Come, Watson, you can read that later.
Well, we've got 2 more days, which means 2 more bodies.
It looks like we are in the midst of the Bromsby workers' demonstration.
Well, that's not very good, is it?
Here we are, Watson. 29 Strokes Alley.
By Jove, if it isn't Sherlock Holmes.
Hello, Appleby. You're always nearby when there's a whiff of gunpowder in the air, aren't you?
Of course, Mr. Holmes. But what are you doing here? Aren't you working with Inspector Lestrade on the Bromsby investigation?
Yes, but I need entrance to this property for some
Appleby,
reason.
I have every reason to believe that the murder of Hunter directly relates to that very case. May I ask you to tell me what you know, and then give me leave to examine the scene?
Of course, Mr. Holmes.
So, Hunter, was he the barman? He was the barman, wasn't he?
What
Who
are
would
the
kill a
facts?
barman?
Last night, between 9 and 9:15, a fellow came for me. I was at the pub, which lies a bit further down the lane. He told me that there was the sound of a shot from this bungalow. When we got here, the door was locked. After the landlady got her key, I opened the door. There I saw the dead man lying on the floor. And here we are.
What did you do next?
Well, Inspector Gregson is in charge of the case. He's due to arrive today to start the official investigation. At least they've removed the body.
Do you have any further details about his death?
He was killed by a bullet right through his heart. There was just one shot. At first glance, it appears to have been a small caliber weapon. His landlady told me that he was a common fellow with nothing to remark about, no friends to speak of, not even a lady friend.
A lonely soul.
He has been staying here for 2 years. The landlady told me he spent most of his time with this flower garden. Indeed, I can't believe that somebody could murder a man because of his hydrangeas.
So, do we think the same person who killed Bromsby killed Hunter? Because it's kind of very, very similar. Single shot, small caliber weapon.
Who has been inside?
Only myself and my assistant to help with the removal of the body. The landlady made her identification of the man after he was removed and then left for her sisters.
Have you found anything in the room that points to the murderer?
For the moment, no. When I entered the first time, the window facing the street was open. I closed it and secured the shutters as well. It is possible to expect anything with those demonstrators in the streets. Does this advance the investigation of the Bromsby case?
If you could wait for me here, Watson. Could you open the room for me now, Appleby?
Okay, what have we got? Right. I see that. I can see that.
It's a trace of human blood.
Well, that's not very good, is it? Okay. What do we have over this way?
Strange sketches.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're strange. I'd say they're pretty nice.
This is brand new. This is brand new.
Brand new painting supplies. Can I open any of these? No. What have we got over here? Anything? Smudge.
I need something.
Smudge. I see the smudge. Somebody has smudged the window.
This footstep is incomplete. It is larger than a size 8, but smaller than a 12. Someone used this window to leave.
So between 8 and 12. Medium would say 10. We've seen a size 10 somewhere, haven't we? Foulets a 6. God, and footprints with traces of soil of size 10. So the same person who killed Fowler has killed him. But what connection would he have with anything? That's a bit bizarre. Is there anything else in this room, or can I leave now? Oh, I can actually leave? Excellent.
Thank you, Appleby. I have learned nothing conclusive.
I have
Tell me,
learned
Watson,
nothing.
would you mind strolling in the garden to wait for Gregson?
Why are those two
At
just
your
flying
service,
in the air?
sir.
Thank you, Appleby.
At your service, sir.
They're literally just like floating. Hello. Now I'm floating. Now I'm the floating one. Right, okay, what do we have? Plants.
What in the name of reason are you looking for, Holmes?
What a curious small flower.
A man can
Several bills for the sum of £21.
appreciate plants,
Watson, we need to secure the item that was pawned under this ticket with all due haste. Could you take care of it? We shall meet this evening at Sherringford Hall.
All right, Holmes.
Pawn shop receipt.
Let us return to Baker Street.
Already? I don't want to. Hold on. The Limes, mysterious drama in London. About 9 o'clock, Miss Linford, a peaceful landlady, heard dreadful sounds come from one of her bungalows. Called the police. Sergeant Appleby found the body of tenant barman from Hartford agency called Simon Hunter. Yes, so he was the barman. Why would somebody kill a barman? One golden exotic jewel. I'd say, is that the silver earring, but the name just says it all.
Some of these flowers are not from England. Nothing of any interest here.
Can we not go through that door that was down here? For once, it's telling us that we can go back early before I've finished. No. Okay. So we will hop back to Baker Street then.
We must learn the identity of the dead man discovered in the cement factory. Let's examine his belongings.
Honestly, there's so many deaths now that I'm just like, what is going on? How do we look at his belongings? That's something that I'm not prepared for.
A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. I must have a book that speaks about this abbey.
I know where the bookshelf is.
Richmond's Abbey.
encyclopedia.
I believe it was built in the 15th century to house an order of Anglican monks. It should surely be there. Let's visit this place, but in disguise.
We're going in
Let's see if this place is
disguise.
located on the map.
I love disguises. Let me save. Yeah, for some reason it saves it twice. I mean, I'm not mad about that. Yeah, there
Let's
we go.
visit this place, but in disguise.
Oh. The cupboard? Ah. Oh. That is certainly a disguise. Nobody would ever suspect it's us. Oh, we have like... Can we go to other places as well? Oh, that's cool. We have like free range now. We're like a free range chicken. Okay, this is kind of scary and gloomy. It's thundering. I saw that. Can I go this way? I want to explore everything first.
I must learn more about this abbey.
Ah, okay. So be it. It's a pretty cool looking abbey, to be fair. Hello, you there?
Yes, my son?
That's
I'm
me.
sorry to disturb you, brother, but, well, you see,
Wait, he just called
I
us
have a
his
matter of
son,
great importance
and now we're
which
saying
led
that
me here,
he's our
and I'm
brother?
certain
That's
that
a little
you
bit
may
weird.
be of help. Well,
That's
I am
sus.
looking for my brother. Not a brother like yourself, but rather my brother by birth. He might have joined the order, but I think it is unlikely. You see, he has not always chosen the right path in life. I recently learned that he had had some troubles, and I have been frantic to find him. One of his acquaintances told me that my brother had spoken of Richmond's Abbey. My brother's name is James Little. Perhaps you know of him? If I ask you some questions, would it trouble you? It would at the least help me to learn whether he is here. He is unaware, but recently we received a small inheritance. I think if he were told of this, it would ease his mind and help him put these troubles behind him.
I didn't know that we were such a good liar.
This forest is most
Considering that
impressive.
Mycroft's in the government.
It is very large. If
And
someone were
definitely
to
not a
hide
monk.
in there, it would be most difficult to find them.
Why? Why would it be difficult to find somebody in the forest?
The abbey produces a fine liquor, doesn't it?
Yes, we
Sorry, I was
distill a
bloody
liquor
short
that
staffed.
contains medicinal herbs. It does allow
It's
us
like
a
giving me a
small
wedgie.
income, but it also can attract certain rascals. That's why we are mindful of inquisitive strangers.
A liquor that distills medicinal herbs.
Have there been any burglaries?
Oh, we do get the occasional tramp. They sometimes seek shelter in the old ruins that lie in the midst of the forest.
Sorry.
They have been known to trespass into our sacred cloister, seeking some sustenance. At least, that is always their tale upon discovery.
Father, give me
But
sustenance.
it is only the liquor that goes missing.
Ah, so they come in and steal the alcohols.
Do you know the way to these ruins?
Many paths lead there. If you are prepared for a walk, you may take the path that lies 30 meters in that direction.
The one that we were going to go down before.
Thank you very much, brother. I would not at all be surprised if my brother is discovered to be the architect of your recent thefts, as he may well be hiding within the forest ruins. Sadly, for some time now, he has suffered from an addiction to strong drink. Please allow me to indemnify these losses on my brother's behalf. I'm afraid
Indemnify?
it will
What does
have to
that word
come from
even
his
mean?
share
Is that
of
word
the
of the day?
inheritance. Goodbye.
Good luck, my brother.
Good luck, my brother. Goodbye, my father. This way? Okay.
Not very engaging.
Not very engaging at all. I'm gonna save because I don't trust it in the slightest. Okay. I'm just expecting to come across another body because now we're on like what, 4? Oh, now we're at a crossroads. What did he say? Like all paths lead to the abbey? I'm just gonna put my best foot forward. Oh, look at that little pond. Oh, that's cute. Is there any froggies in there? Is this another one? Oh, I thought. Oh, wait, it was. Oh my god.
What can it be?
I don't know. I can't see. Is it another body? Tell me, Holmes. Oh my god, and more paths. This way. I mean, like, I know that they'll probably all just like connect to the same place eventually, but
Is it near there?
I don't know. Well, now we have like 4 paths. What's that? Is that like a canister? Oh my god. Is that the ruins in the background there? Let's go this way.
I smell smoke.
Oh, I see fire. Absolutely not. I'm going to get burnt to a crisp. No, thank you, Gabe. I've learnt my lesson.
Quick, some water to douse this fire, else we lose precious evidence.
Water. The pond. How am I gonna? Transport the water. Holmes, please move. I'm stressed. I'm panicking. How do we transport water with our hands? What was the way? This way? Oh. What's that? Canister?
And
Canister.
now, quickly, I must find some water.
Pond. Why is that clock ticking down so fast? I'm stressed. Which way was it? Help. I'm stressed. Holmes, be faster. This way? We're going backwards, so it's very hard to... It was this way, wasn't it? Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Help. Holmes, move. This way. And then the pond was just here to the left. Oh, this way, that way. Oh, yes. Holmes, move, please. I mean, it's raining, so surely we can just collect like rainwater. No? Surely that'd help. Come on, Holmes. Water, yes. Collect. Oh, I'm such a genius. Okay, go. Go. I have already forgotten the way. This way. Get a wiggle on, Holmes. I'm so stressed. It's this way, wasn't it? Yes. Go. I mean, I wouldn't be taking a light jog at this rate. I'd be, getting more of a wiggle on. The middle path. Middle. Go. And then there is the tiny little path, if I was correct. I was not prepared for such a feat. Up there. Go. Are we going to do it? Are we actually going to do it? Call me Firefighter Holmes. Can we... Holmes, please move. We have 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Go. Put it on the thing. Holmes. Get in.
My word, I can't see anything.
Get in. Let me save. Am I going to London Comic Con next week? I am not. I didn't even know that London Comic Con was on. So no, are you? Because you like your Comic Cons and stuff, don't you? Are you going, and are you cosplaying? Is the important question. You're going? Excellent. I hope you have an amazing time. You're cosplaying? Excellent.
Now I see
who
better.
are you going as?
All these papers were gathered and burned. I need to find evidence somewhere else.
How about these footprints on the floor, right?
I need something.
Take
I
measure.
need something.
Magnifying glass.
This is ink. It is not English.
League of Legends and
it
Demon
fell on the
Slayer.
floor maybe
Excellent.
2-3
Am I
days ago.
cosplaying? I am cosplaying as the best thing in the world, myself. What did he say about the footprints? Ink. Not English, fell on the ground at the shelter of the ruins. That's ink.
Someone has slept here. A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey.
Need to go to the pharmacy. I've also been to the pharmacy this morning as well. I hope it goes well for you, pal. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. A wall. A brick in the wall.
I need something.
Do we still have that knife?
I was positive. It moves. Very interesting.
What is it?
These letters are faded and illegible. This ink is not made in England.
Okay.
These letters... These letters are faded and illegible.
Do you want me to cut them up? I don't know what he wants me to do. The letter found at the ruins. The writer corresponds to the writing found on a piece of paper in the office of Grimble under the tiger statue, but this time, or the author has to have drunk much. Wyatt? So it was Wyatt who was attending stealing the wine, which he's been known to do. I always tried to avoid boredom in any possible way. First it was just a few rounds with my fellows, then the alcohol all the time, all the time. Enough, my stories worked, I got nothing into nothing, must start. The son enjoys success in life because of my mother's money, but half of this money held by him must be given back to me according. Absolutely. Wasn't going to let myself so easily when you're so far away, when you dream, owing to him I would be able to... Wait. Owing to him I would never be able... Nevermore is this cursed fault. What? Shades of the devil. Certainly demons. Sounds like the rumblings of a drug person.
Someone knelt here often. How curious.
They look like handprints, don't they? There's more footprints there as well. Can we... I mean, I presume they all attain to the same person. So that was that alcove that we've just been in, okay. How do I get out of it? Oh, there we go. Just go back. Was there something over here?
I need something. I need something. Footsteps, size 10. I should leave this forest and join Watson at Sherringford Hall.
Just because I didn't tape measure the footprints? Because I tape measured them here? Ugh. Okay. That's fine. Guess we just like taking jollies in the wilderness then. Do I have to go all the way back to the start in order to leave? I guess I just love running through the forest at night in the rain. It's my favourite thing to do. I mean, it's definitely my favourite thing to read about in my fantasy novels, if you get my drift. Maybe be chased by, you know, a 6-foot+ morally grey man covered in tattoos. Daddy. If you know, you know. Well, I mean, I suppose we have already been chased once in this game. Don't you dare turn around, Holmes. Don't you dare. Thank you. I reckon that this would be quite a peaceful little place, to be fair. You know, if you just want like a walk, I reckon that'd be really like really calming and peaceful. Okay, can I go home now? Thank you.
Let us return to Sherringford Hall.
Cool.
Oh, Dr. Watson, beg pardon for imposing on you,
You
but I
better
must
had
get a
pardon
message
for
to
my
Inspector
begging.
Lestrade, and
He is just inside, and I am sure that he would be most eager to assist you.
no, it would be better if he would hear this from you rather than myself. The present situation requires me to be elsewhere. Please be good enough to tell Inspector Lestrade that I renounce any rights to the succession. Also, I will not be at my offices. I would not wish him to waste time looking for me there. Goodbye, and I thank you for your kind assistance, Dr. Watson.
Is that Grimble? Oh, it's an angel coming down from the heavens. Oh, it's just Lestrade.
I was upstairs and I could have sworn I just saw that blasted scoundrel Grimble through the window.
It was Grimble.
Yes, you are right. But you have no chance of catching him now. He has run away as if the very devil himself were after him.
It is not the devil that's after him, but myself. He would fare better if it were the devil on his trail.
He gave me a
Believe
message for you, Lestrade. He said he renounces any rights to the succession.
What do you say? This is astonishing news. This will not prevent me from finding him. I want to know how it so happens that a dead man is found in a building to which only Grimble is known to possess the keys. By the way, where is our great detective? Oh, here he comes now.
Hello, gentlemen. What were you discussing?
Grimble has renounced all possible rights to the succession of Bromsby Enterprises.
But that does nothing to alter the fact that he is the ideal guilty party. Sir Bromsby had very important news that he intended to announce on the day of his death. What if this surprise news was the ouster of Grimble and Bromsby's intent to name his own daughter to succeed him? Do you think something otherwise, Holmes?
No, it is nothing. May I ask you a question, Lestrade? Would it be possible to keep this new information about Grimble from Miss Bromsby, but for a few days?
It's a deuced odd request, but I presume that you must have your reasons. I will do my best to keep this information private till the day after tomorrow.
Thank you, Lestrade. By the way, I would like to speak with Miss Bromsby. Where can I find her?
I do believe she's with her faithful knight in her sitting room. This gentleman never, so to speak, leaves her side. If this story spares them any further pain, no doubt they will soon be renowned as the most beautiful couple in London. I am trying not to think about it, but my heart feels heavy that I may have been an instrument of their sorrow.
By the way, my brother Mycroft has answered one of my letters, and his information seems to be most interesting. You can look at it if you would like. I have had a copy made for you.
Can we read that letter? Okay, so this is the bridge that he was in front of at some point or another in his life. It was one of the essence here, got information. What does that say? Work? W&G Company was founded by Joseph Grimble and his partner Raymond Waters. So is this the company in India? Grimble's company in India, where he was sending all the money to? The majority of the capital was provided by Waters, who was the son of a wealthy ship owner. When J. Grimble died in 1886, his shares passed according to his partner, Mr. Waters. The business in the Caldicea Abyss is one that we as British people are loath to remember. The entire history of coronation, we have played falsely with the image we claim, protected by military authorities. Again, the military. Because of the Caldicea Abyss, the supply convoys of the garrisons of the northwest of Bombay had to make long detours. Decision was reached to construct a bridge over the abyss. The construction was entrusted to a contractor who had strong support within the military echelons, Bromsby. So Bromsby built the bridge. Extremely ambitious, given the difficulties associated. A battalion was assigned to ensure the security. It would take several months. One of the officers from this battalion was Captain Lowry, who died. Nothing went right with the project. Poor soil. Reoccurring accidents. Remains from vital sacrifices were found. Wait, hold on. The remains from ritual sacrifices were found at the bottom of the abyss. They were sacrificing to the gods, which caused fear and superstition in the Hindu workers. Understandable. Presence of a man-eating tiger and other exotic mysteries. Thus, in the next few weeks, construction suffered considerable delays. Officers in charge of the battalion asked to be retained in their role of supervision. The command supported the request. They further noted that although they brought workers to the site, they had never escorted any from the place and back to their homes. Deeply concerned they would not be able to identify the source of unbearably foul stench. Because even Indian families still do not know what happened to their husband, father, son, so a lot of people went missing. Tried to reveal the truth that everyone preferred to be left unknown, and he was killed for it. There's a lot of death surrounding this company, isn't there? He was abandoned by his superiors and his comrades. Principal penitentiary in Italy. Refused to grant him leave. Threatened him with charge of desertion if they left the Indian territory. He died ill and alone. Bless him. And here was a strange request from a soldier of the British Army. He asked to be cremated in the Indian manner. He was refused. Didn't these two meet in India? Or who was it who met in India? Because I could have sworn those two had met in India. Would it have been the other? Would it have been him? Colonel Patterson. No. Maybe I just read that wrong then. Okay, so she was in a room. You're back. Welcome back. Did you get all your pharmaceutical needs?
Closed.
Oh. I always get these two mixed up.
Closed.
I could hear laughing. Excellent. I'm very glad. See, one of the issues with taking Pirites is I get very sleepy. So now I'm like, I just want to crawl up into bed. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Mr. Holmes. James has just been showing me the photographs from his hunts.
James.
Oh, but I wasn't the only
on a
hunter.
first name
My
basis,
respects,
are we?
Miss Bromsby. Hello, Lieutenant. If I could have a look. I must say, this is quite a handsome specimen, but it is surprising how light it
Grandia.
appears.
No, I
That bull
haven't.
weighed near 1,000 stones.
No, beg pardon. I was referring to your portfolio.
That is but another souvenir of my travels to Africa.
Africa. Didn't somebody get thingy to North Africa? Didn't he go from India to North Africa?
I came here specifically to inform you that everything goes well with the case, Miss Bromsby. But I need to ask you a question
see, I'm
of a more
suspicious of
personal
everybody now.
nature. If the lieutenant would be so gallant as to give us a moment of privacy.
Your servant, Mr. Holmes. I will retire to the smoking room.
You never been to India, but you went to Egypt like 2 years ago. You think I'd love to go to? Where would I? So my top destinations: Japan. I really want to go to Japan. Australia. Italy. And like somewhere in the Mediterranean, but like I want to stay, on those cabins that are like on the water. From the ones from Dead Island, those cabins like on the water. I want to stay in one of them. I think it'd be so fucking cool.
I should reveal one of my hints.
Okay, it's not the knife. This one.
Does this photograph belong to you?
Yes, it's mine. This
You've
is the
just
photo of
played
an
them.
actress who was with a touring London company. They gave a performance at the town near my boarding school in Switzerland. This is Miss Davenport. She was kind enough to meet with us in her dressing room after the show.
I'm kind of getting the itch to play Dead Island again, to be fair. You got the Platt trophy. You see, because I'm going for Platts. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm
And how would
tempted.
you describe this actress?
Oh, she was fascinating, on the stage and in life as well. She personally inscribed this likeness for me. You see, they were available for purchase during the intermission. She was so very beautiful.
Pray,
I see.
continue.
I'd play
When
on
I met
PC.
with her, she
Is
showed
it
me this
cross-platform?
beautiful earring that she wore. It was in the shape of a wave with foam, made entirely of sparkling stones. It's strange, but I have never talked about this with anyone till now. I do hope I see her again someday.
It's not. Oh,
Perhaps.
that's sad.
Now, listen to me, my dear child. I must ask you to speak to no one about our conversation, not under any circumstances. The discovery of the truth rests on your silence. And how would you describe...
Oh, she...
Pray,
I didn't mean to do
I've
that.
got to go now.
I understand.
Adios. Farewell.
This lieutenant seems a very commendable person. Miss Lavinia is fortunate to have him near. Lestrade was saying that he has found more evidence of Grimble's trail. The corpse we found at the cement factory may well have been an accomplice and the true murderer of Sir Bromsby. Grimble could have easily obtained an invitation for him to the reception. Then, some time after the deed was done, Grimble eliminated his accomplice to prevent his speaking. Or perhaps not. Whatever are you musing about, Holmes? Holmes?
What is it, Watson?
Blast it, Holmes! You haven't heard a word that I have said.
It is of no consequence. Tell me, have you had the opportunity to redeem the item with the receipt we found at Hunter's?
Oh, yes, it was a simple matter. In order to get the best price, Hunter agreed to redeem the item within 2 days' time. Look, these appear to be real diamonds.
The silver earring.
It seems to me that we have
That's the
gathered
name
all
of the
key
game.
elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings.
Hold on,
The
I need
question
to
should be answered yes or no,
rearrange.
and justified by the evidence or testimony received
short.
during the investigation.
Okay, right, we got this. We got this, now that I'm more on it. Okay. Was the leader of the thugs who attacked Holmes directly connected to the case? Was he? I know it's the report. Let's just read this again. Yes, the Fairfax Theatre. So I'm going to say yes. Sorry, my group chat at work's like popping off. Can we say the person who killed Simon Hunter is skilled with weapons? Yes. Was it Appleby? Yeah, he was the one who saw the body. Where is the rituality? Yes. The conversation with the monk? The brother? Be found the same as the previous document? Yes, they can. It was this one, wasn't it? Let me just double check. Because it could be either of them, but which one was... I'm going to say it's them two. If it's wrong, we'll change that first, and then that might be... Is it easy for a retired English officer to work as a prison warden abroad? Yes. Is it that card this year or this one? Yes. Okay, I'm feeling pretty...
We must have made an error, Watson. The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Let's try them too.
We must have made an error. The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
I was confident that we had that. Unless this means both of the threats.
It is simplicity itself, Watson. We have answered all the questions.
You see, I got that. We were on that.